Hello everyone, Ashlyn Giza YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk about my disability claim. So I applied for disability about, I'd probably say like 6 months ago or 8 months ago, something like that. Um, I, I, it wasn't that hard because I already have applied for disability like maybe 12 other times in my life, and I've been applying since 2014. And it's just crooked, man, the system is, because there is people that I personally know. I'm not glamorizing that I know them, and I'm not proud that I know them, but there's people that I know in my life that had disability, and they didn't even really have anything wrong with them, literally. Like, one of them got disability because they couldn't read. Okay, but everybody, I feel, can be taught to be read something. And also, like, okay, I can see how you would be like disabled and stuff like that when you can't read, but like, how does that, I don't understand that. And then another person I know got disability for mental illnesses, which I can understand that. But like, you when you were talking to the person that had the mental disabilities, you couldn't even tell that they had them. And I understand that because I have mental illnesses myself. But my point of bringing that up is, okay, that's why applied. I applied because I have mental illnesses like depression, bipolar, anxiety, panic disorder, post traumatic stress disorder. And this other person I know has mental illnesses that are similar. They got disability and I didn't. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, then another person I know got disability for having grout in their feet. Now, I'm not minimizing the pain that you have in your feet from having that disease, but like, how is a person going to get disability and be approved for disability having pain in their feet for having grout, but a person like me can't get disability for um mental illnesses like post traumatic stress disorder, bipolar, depression, anxiety, um obsessive compulsive disorder, like all of that, and having their thyroid cut out due to cancer, and have so a thyroid disease, and then hypoglycemia, which is a blood sugar disorder, and all that, and I can't get disability. um People out there who don't have your thyroid or have Hashimoto's or any type of thyroid disease, you know how hard the shit is to go to work every day, or to go to work and do a job, or do physical things when you have a disease. It is not easy. Your thyroid controls your blood pressure, your heart rate, your body temperature, your mental status, basically everything, your vitamins, all of that. And they actually literally disapproved me. They they disapproved my disability application once again. So the people that I was working with, my attorneys and lawyers, they wanted me to file an appeal, but I'm so pissed off and tired of applying and appealing ever since 2014 that I told them, nope, I'm not doing it. So the next time I'm going to apply, it's probably not going to be for another years on from now, or unless I get even more um, disabilities that rack on to the disabilities that I already have. I think it's in Iowa. It's ridiculous what you have to do to get that, and um, it's like I'm not making any shit up here, and I want to tell you guys what happened. So, okay, to apply, I had to give them my medical records. I had to give them my identification, my birthday, my social security number, that my children, their social security number, my husband, his social security number, and like just yeah, my medical records from like my psychiatrist, therapist, doctors, all that. And what do you know? What do you know? They didn't want to accept Social Security didn't want to accept my doctor's notes. My doctor, who's been taking care of me since I was 16 years old, they didn't want to accept what he had to say. They found me not disabled according to his notes. So according to somebody who has bipolar, anxiety, depression, OCD, and uh, disease and disorder, and blood sugar disorders, and asthma, and all of that, they found that not disabled. How? And so what else happened was they wanted me to make an appointment with a doctor that works for Social Security, okay? So I have this video call with this doctor. I get on the video call and I say, "Hello, this is Ashley." I said my last name, and I'm talking with this doctor, and I'm in Nebraska at this time because I went to go visit my brother in California, and nobody told me that I had to be in Iowa to attend this video call with this Social Security doctor. And nobody told me that like anything really that I had to do. They just had told me that I needed to make a video call appointment with this doctor, and it said her name, and then it said attend at this time, which was 3 o'clock sharp on this day. And so on that day at 3 o'clock, I attended the video call just like I was told to do. So I got on and I did a video call just like I'm doing with you guys. And I'm looking at the camera, and she's saying, what's your name? And I tell her my first and last name. She asks me what my social security number is, so I tell her that. And then she says, where are you at right now? And I said, I'm at a rest stop. She goes, at a rest stop. Okay, I can't really hear you that well. And I said, okay, yeah, I'm sorry. It's probably because I'm at a rest stop, and it said in the instructions that I couldn't be in a moving car when I'm talking to you. So I stopped the car, and my family did, and so I could get out to do this video call with you. And she proceeds to say, what okay, do you have a social media? And I said yeah. And she said, do you see what it says on the screen right there? And she texted me, do you have social media? I said, yeah, I see that. She said, what does it say? And can you answer it? And I said, it says, do I have social media? And she said, okay, can you answer that question? And I said, yes. And so I answered the question, and I told her what my social media name was, like my Facebook name. And because she asked me if I had Facebook. And so I told her my Facebook name, and she said, can you type that in, please? And I said, yeah. And so I typed it in, and she goes, I can't hear you very well. And I go, okay, well, I can hear you. Can you hear me? And she said, um, do you see me calling you? And I go, are you trying to call me on Facebook or something? And she goes, yeah, can you answer that? I said, I'm not getting a call. It just shows a circle. And she goes, it shows a circle. And I go, yeah, it shows a circle. And she goes, well, I'm calling you on there. I'm sorry, I just can't really hear you. And I go, oh, here's the call, because I finally saw that she was calling. So I tapped the button and I answered the phone call, and I go, hello? And she goes, okay, can you hear me? And I go, yeah, I can hear you. She goes, okay, well, I just want to let you know that I can't, I'm not licensed to speak with you or assess you in the state of Nebraska. I'm only licensed in Iowa, so we cannot continue this appointment. So you will have to reschedule. And I said, I'm not rescheduling anything. She goes, well, who's your uh, exam person at Social Security office? Or she said, she didn't say who. She said, you need to get a hold of whoever your Social Security examiner is at Social Security, and or health examiner is at Social Security. And I go, okay, who is that? And she goes, Michelle. And I said, okay, I think you can tell Michelle that I said no. I'm not scheduling another telehealth exam because I'm not doing any more of the stuff. I've already answered the questions that you guys have wanted me to answer. I've filled out the forms and packets you guys have wanted me to fill out. I've had my doctor fill out a physical assessment packet. And you guys all, including Social Security, should be able to use all my information that I gave you guys, plus whatever my doctor, family doctor gave you guys. And that should be more than enough information that you guys need to know. And as I'm talking, I'm all of a sudden hearing these uh, like shatter noises or camera picture taking noises, like I'm hearing photos being taken or screenshots being taken. You guys know what screenshots sound like. They have like a weird noise, like like weird noises, like you're taking a picture. And so I was like, I thought in my head, that is weird. And I go, is that a do I see a picture of myself? And she goes, a picture? I'm sorry, I really can't hear you. If you want to set up another appointment with your to make another appointment for your mental health assessment, we can do that. Otherwise, they're gonna have to just use the information that they have, and that could actually get you possibly denied. And I said, okay, well then, if they can't just use the information that they have, I guess they can deny me then. So I got off the phone with her and I got really, really pissed, you guys. Like, really pissed. Want to know why? Because, number one, why was she taking pictures of me? Why was she screenshotting my face and our typed text conversation? Why? Why do they need photos and screenshots of me for my disability case? Also, if she wasn't licensed to assess me in the state of Nebraska, why was she asking me for further information about myself if I have a social media and what my name is on Facebook and what my social security number is and my birthday and all that if she already knew that at the beginning of our conversation that I told her that I was in Nebraska. Why not just tell me right there? Okay, like stop right there. I can't talk to you because you're in Nebraska. So anything you say from this appointment can't be used and has to be disregarded because you're in an area that I'm not supposed to be talking to you. You're in a state that I can't talk to you and I can't assess you in. So call the Social Security office or your lawyers and let them know what happened and just reschedule another appointment if you'd like to. Thank you very much. That's how she should have handled it. She shouldn't have been taking photos of me or screenshotting me or our conversation or asking me for my Facebook social media name and stuff like that. To me, I already know what they're doing. In my opinion, I feel like the Social Security is looking at people's social media to see if they're disabled or not and trying to criminalize people by looking at their social media. Okay, let me tell you something, Social Security people. You can't tell by somebody's photo that they're disabled. You can look at a picture and you can see somebody smiling, but you don't know how they're feeling in here. You don't know how they're feeling in here, and you don't know how they're feeling in their physical body. You can't tell by a fucking picture, and you can't tell by um, somebody's IQ level. Like, I may seem like I'm really, really smart or street smart, or I may not seem like I'm smart or street smart or have a high IQ level or anything like that. I don't know. But you can't tell by the way somebody just talks whether or not they have a disability. You have to be able to go by their medical records, um, their proven document medical records that they have, like I provided for them, and look at those and assess those and really read through them and decide whether or not a person's disabled. You don't go by someone's social media. I think they went on my social media, looked at me, uh, holding up a fish or putting my arm around my daughter, smiling, or, whatever other pictures I have on social media and thought, oh, she's not disabled. Or I don't know what they were thinking, but that is really weird. And my social media never should have been asked for. And with the stuff that I provided for them, I should have been approved because a person who has problems with their blood sugar, problems with their thyroid levels, problems with their blood pressure, problems with their mental mind, and all of that should be approved for disability. Just because my disability isn't seen physically, that doesn't mean that I'm not disabled. So that's my opinion on Social Security and the government. And in my opinion, they can all kiss my ass because I know that everything that I provided with them is true and was true to the best of my knowledge. And I know what I'm able and not able to do. And I used to be a CNA before I got thyroid disease and hypoglycemia and mental illnesses. And when you're a CNA, you have to be able, you have to be level headed, you have to be strong body, physical wise, and you have to have your shit together. And I don't have my shit together like I used to have when I was young, when I was healthy. So I can't do that line of work anymore. So you know what I did? I started cleaning as a janitor because you can take your sweet ass time cleaning somewhere. And you can take your time bending over to pick something up or wiping a countertop. You don't have to rush around like you do when you're a CNA. And you don't have other lives that are depending on you. You just have yourself to take care of and then the building to clean. And you don't have to be around other people. So that helped my mental mind because I don't really get along with other people very well because of my depression and my panic attack, my social anxiety and things like that. So I did cleaning for a good 4 years. And then all of a sudden this stupid pandemic hit and monkeypox is going around and all this shit that has to do with getting sick, which makes it hard for me to get a job anywhere because when I'm a cancer survivor like I am, my immune system is shit. So that means I can't really get a job anywhere because I'm going to get sick, which I am sick actually right now. May not look like it, but I just went to the fucking urgent care because I've been running a fever, a low grade 99 point something fever. Today it was 99.3 fever, and have body aches and chills for no fucking reason. They did blood work on me and my white blood cell count was good, and all my blood work, my CBC palate blood work, or what CBD palate blood work, whatever it's fucking called, I don't know because I'm not a doctor. All of it looked good. So their reasoning is A, they think I might have COVID again, so they swabbed my nose and I have to wait for the results till tomorrow. Or they think B, it could be my thyroid disease, making me feel feverish and have body aches. If it is my thyroid disease, okay, there you go. Social Security, there you go. How can I get a job if I'm having to call in sick all the fucking time? So, for my followers that are watching this all the time, I'm sorry that this is more of an aggressive video, but I'm sick and tired of people treating me like I'm not a disabled person just because of maybe the way I look, maybe, or because I'm young and I'm only 37 years old. Well, I will be 37 in October. I don't know what the fuck everyone's problem is, but I don't fucking feel good. And I can't fucking work. I cannot fucking work like I used to. The only thing I can do is try to work from home. That's it. And when you don't have a level-headed mind, even that is very hard to do. I don't think anybody understands that. So right now I'm feeling very alone. I'm feeling unheard. I don't think Social Security knows what the hell they're doing, in my opinion. I have the right to an opinion, and I have freedom of speech rights too, amendments and rights to go by. So that's my opinion about the government and Social Security. That you guys can fuck off. Freedom of speech, freedom of opinion. I will be on with another life topic.